Have you ever spent hours studying only to forget everything the next day? Meanwhile, there are people who learn a new language in weeks, remember massive amounts of information, and stay focused no matter what's happening around them. They're not geniuses, they're trained. And some of the most effective learning techniques actually come from how spies are trained. Today, you'll learn how to use them. Here's the truth. You don't have a bad memory. You've just been using the wrong system. Most people try to study longer, focus harder, repeat more. But your brain doesn't work like a machine. It works like a network. And once you understand how to use that network, everything changes. Let's start with something simple. Right before you sleep, your brain enters a state where it processes and organizes information. So instead of scrolling your phone, spend 5 to 10 minutes reviewing what you learned that day. No pressure, no memorizing, just exposure. Because while you sleep, your brain strengthens those connections automatically. It's not learning new things, but it's making what you learned stick. Most people think they need silence to focus. But here's the problem. Real life is never silent. Spies aren't trained in perfect environments. They're trained in chaos, noise, distractions, pressure. And that's exactly why they can focus anywhere. You can train this too. Start simple. Low background noise, short study sessions, then slowly increase the difficulty. Your brain will adapt, and eventually, you won't need perfect conditions anymore. Have you ever smelled something and instantly remembered a moment from years ago? That's not random. Your brain links memory with sensory input, so you can use this. Same music while studying, same scent, same environment. Over time, these become triggers, meaning when you hear that sound again, your brain goes straight back to what you learned. It's like creating shortcuts inside your memory. Now this is where things get serious. There's a method used by memory champions to remember hundreds of pieces of information. It's called the memory palace. Here's how it works. You take a place you know well, like your house. Then you store information in different locations inside it. For example, the door is one idea, the kitchen is another, your bed is something important. Your brain is incredibly good at remembering space. So instead of forcing memory, you attach it to something natural. And suddenly, recall becomes effortless. Here's a mistake almost everyone makes. Studying one subject for hours. It feels productive, but it's not. Your brain gets tired, focus drops, retention decreases. Instead, try this. Study in short cycles. Switch topics regularly. For example, 20 minutes vocabulary, 20 minutes listening, 20 minutes writing. This forces your brain to reset and build stronger connections. You don't just remember more, you understand better. Now, imagine combining all of this. Review before sleep, train focus under distractions, use sensory triggers, build a memory palace, study in cycles. You're not just studying anymore, you're training your brain. And that's the difference. Here's the truth no one tells you. Learning faster isn't about working harder. It's about working with your brain, not against it. And once you do that, you don't just improve, you accelerate. If this changed how you see learning, hit subscribe, because the next video might unlock something even deeper.